and the Scrub Daddy, Ring Cameras, the Squatty Potty. These household names all started somewhere. Small business owners looking for investors. Now we will see some small business owners seeking funding to create tomorrow's highest-selling item. Let's meet 3 potential investors who we call the Dinks.
My name is first name Mick, last name Krungus, owner, CEO, and founder of Krungus's Funguses, a purveyor of fine mushrooms, including but not limited to our special edition Shit Take mushrooms, for when you're ready to just absolutely light up Twitter for those impressions.
My name is Ivana Mandic. As the inventor of the personal effects geolocator, known fondly as PEG, I have made it so that even without the biggest competitors' tags and other devices, you can still find any of your personal items that have been lost, misplaced, or just straight up stolen. Like I tell my clients, pegging is easy, even for beginners. Once you strap in and get going, you never know what you're gonna find. Recently, we've been able to help a very popular content creator locate a missing dildo, even. Stolen by some halfwit that makes some low-budget award show every year. I don't know. We thought it was in his mom's basement, but
Hello, I'm Jazzy McButterball. Here at Propane, or like we call it in the shop, Props, we make the finest, genuine, organic, locally sourced dolphin leather bondage gear. You will not find this stuff anywhere else on the market except for us. It's vegan. Trust me, you don't want to know how it's vegan. But we have our own giant dolphin tank that we just take them. We've genetically modified them, actually. They're kind of like sheep. We just shear them once a week. Bam, leather.
Falco believes his new internet subscription service will bring in millions of dollars. Let's see if others agree.
Hello. I am here to sell you my new internet website that I think could make millions. Apology.com. Apology.com is a place where we believe in second chances. People make mistakes, and our team of legal counsel is here to guide you through your mistakes and come out a better person. We believe Kyle here, who cheated on his girlfriend and stole money from his dead grandmother, deserves a second chance, just like any other NFL player would. Everyone brings something positive to the world. Would you know this painting was painted by Hitler if I just didn't just tell you? No, you wouldn't. Look how great of a painter he was. He deserved his redemption, and the world scolded him. It's fucked up. So what if there was a subscription service that helps you and guides you through that process of redemption? So how do we do it? Exposure. We like to say that you need to put yourself into the limelight, into the spotlight, if you will. A lot of people like to bury their head in sand, but frankly, we don't like that. So we set up organized events to show the world that you're not as bad as a person as everyone thinks you are. Like child reading schools, child reading, peace rallies, and of course, ABC interviews. Everyone following here? Okay, yeah, okay, good. Sometimes legal action is required, and we will help our clients go through the process. Now, in this case, Mia Goth is being sued for kicking someone in the head. What we would argue is a term that's been very popularized over the past decade, is method acting. She's a traumatized survivor. She needs to get into that headspace. And it's done wonders for Jared Leto's career. And when legal action isn't enough, there's always other alternatives. Apology.com.
Thank you very much. Now, what I need to ask, every innovation comes from a spark. What was your event or spark for starting Apology.com?
Well, I was a part of a group in high school that wasn't very nice to people, and a lot of people judged us for that. And we came out as better people, and I'm trying to show people that there's more to life than just who we were before and all of the problems that we have.
Fair enough. And other sharks, do we have any questions for him?
you had some notable examples of
Yes.
people in need of desperate redemption.
Correct.
How would you redeem Kanye West? He was
Oh, you can't redeem a Nazi.
interesting. All right. How do you define a Nazi?
Well, you know, it really all starts with a lifted pickup truck.
Yep. I would have to agree. Definitely not with 6 million Jewish people.
Yeah, gonna have
No.
to agree.
I'm asking for $500 million for 10% of my company.
Well, I'll have to be honest with you. As much as I am desperately in need of your services, $500 million for 10% in your company seems a little steep. I would offer you $100 million for 20%.
It's a lot of stake.
Well, you are asking for a lot of money.
Is there any other offers? Or any questions from any other dinks?
I suppose my concern with investing in your company would be, how well does it really work? Have you tested on anyone?
Of course we have. Tested on plenty of people.
Like who?
Well, we did try it with Kanye with last year's Golden Dongs. It didn't go so well, but we blame our clientele more than we blame ourselves because, frankly, the only person that can change is you. We can't change them, but we can try to offer that help. We tried to help a homeless man who was addicted to crack, but honestly, there was no saving him.
Tragic.
Yeah, it really is. And he couldn't afford the $5.99 subscription service monthly.
$5.99. Interesting.
That's not sense. See, so when I'm asking for a lot of money, you see, the subscription service itself will make all that money back in no time. And with the Epstein clientele list on the rise, people are gonna be asking for premium services.
Now, what about the legal ramifications and blowback from clients you cannot redeem, like Kanye, and working with your clientele that has done horrendous things? What about the company's public image?
We ask all of the, naysayers, and we look at the negative comments, and we ask them, what would Jesus do? Jesus knows forgiveness. Jesus has forgiveness built into his heart. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to heaven.
Now, would you and your company be able to redeem Jesus?
Why would he need to be redeemed? He
Could
died
you
for our
take him
sins.
off the cross?
Absolutely. There's no doubt about that in my mind. We're taking him off the cross, and I will be put on the cross instead. I will die for your sins. That's what this company is about.
I'm sold.
I will take your deal.
This next idea is said to be quite releasing.
Good afternoon, Dinks. My name is Raf Shafton, and I have a product that I'd like to sell to you that I think will go well on the market for all kinds of reasons. So we're going to be talking about two specific bodily fluids, and specifically the facts regarding around them. First one being, you have them. If you are some kind of functioning human being, you most likely have these two bodily fluids. Secondly, they get backed up. Shit just doesn't go away by itself. You gotta maintain. And how do you do that? By blowing your nose and by, well, wiping out the fun box. That's right, I'm talking about boogers, and I'm talking about the cum and how they are related. So first of all, I'd like to introduce officially the product that we most are proud of, Snot Shot. So not only will it clear out your sinuses without any water, as if you're being waterboarded by the US government, it's also gonna empty out the chamber, so to speak. Get that one out, and you'll have 2-in-1 ready to go. And Dinks, if you are not satisfied yet, allow me to introduce you to our wide variety of decorative colors that we have just put out fresh this week. First, we have I Thought They Said They Were 18, pink, followed by Kissin' Cousin Red, a very darker shade of pink. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, you can inquire about our brand new colors, Innie Became Outie, purple, and blue, dabu-dee dabu-die. So we've actually been an independent company since about 2017. We've had our ups and downs over the years, starting at about mid-2019, and in 2020 we did see a spike in sales. There were a lot of people cooped up indoors because of the pandemic, a lot of people who couldn't get their jiggy on, and a lot of people who couldn't go to their doctors to get their prescription Kleenex. And unfortunately, the pandemic did get banned, ended, released early. So we did see a decline at about the top of 2021 when everybody started going outdoors and feeling grass again for the first time in about 8 months, 10 months. We did, however, just get a recent stock shipment in, and we had a great amount of buyers this past year, but it wasn't enough. And that's why I'm here with you, Dinks, trying to make a deal. And if you won't take my word for it, you can ask our 99 buyers who have already tested and now own the Snot Shot product. And we have to say the results were stiff. And for reasons I cannot say on the camera, we do include men, women, and all other people in between. And Group A, men-ish, said that the product was dry and hard. Group B, consisting of women-ish, said it was wet and hard. And Group C, other-ish, said it was, well, hard. And Dinks, we sell ours for a retail price of $19.69. We think that's a pretty sweet deal. All rights reserved. We do not condone for children use. However, we at Snot Shot do find it hilarious. Thank you.
Well, quite a unique presentation.
Thank you.
How does it work?
I'm very glad you asked. So, unfortunately, there was no demonstration in the PowerPoint. Things got a little wonky. But the way it works, there's a two-piece system. There's a nozzle that much looks like a gas mask that you insert, and it fits right to your personal nose. And it will, like I said, without water, just extract any nasal kind of obstructions, and will maintain your cavities in about 30 seconds tops. There's also a piece of decorative rope that connects down to your fun box, and depending on how you use it, it'll also clean out your sluices on both ends. And that will take also approximately 30 to 45 seconds, or there's a slow down setting for the fun box setting. So, at your own pace, at your own leisure.
So when you've had your fun box and your nostrils with the Snot Shot,
Yes.
where do the fluids go after you're done?
Great question, great question. So actually all three components of the Snot Shot are machine washable, so you can put them right in the dishwasher with your regular cycle, and it'll clean in one regular cycle.
Okay, so it stays within the Snot Shot.
I mean, it's got all kinds of tubes and things that will extract as soon as it's washed and put through. So it does not stay in. It comes out completely clean, and it has the same effect as if you rub a piece of porcelain, and it has a kind of squeak to it, like it's got the same kind of effect. Very nice. There's no residue.
How long were your trials conducted for?
They were conducted for 69 days and 69 nights.
Interesting, interesting. Was there a mixed company, or were these like definitely separated groups?
We tried to include everybody at first, and we'd found it was much easier to divvy up in sections, hence the groups, because not all strokes are for different folks.
All right, now let's get to the hard business. Of course. How much money are you looking for?
So, Dinks, I am prepared to offer $5,000 for 1% of my company. As I said before, we are an independent company. We are looking for somewhat of a boost. However, we definitely acknowledge the fact that this product is not for everybody on the market, hence why it's such a niche market. We would ask for 5 for 1%. Do I hear 10? Do I hear 15?
With my industry background, I don't feel like I am a good fit for Snot Shot, but I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And I am out.
Thank you.
I think some of my clientele may be interested, but I would need a lot more from you from that. So I would think that for $15,000, I would want 20%.
Okay, thank you.
I would need more from you as well. But I definitely know the ins and outs of this industry quite well. I definitely need to see more ability of self-cleaning of the device. Putting in the dishwasher, you're still gonna get soap scum, you're still gonna get food residue possibly in there.
Yes, yep.
Maybe another prototype down the road where it could disassemble to get easily cleaned. However, if I had this opportunity, I would probably definitely be where I am a lot quicker. So I'm prepared to offer you $25,000 for 25%.
Adam Dink, you have a deal.
Excellent.
Thank you. Dinks, thank you very much for your opportunity and the time. I will not disappoint, Adam Dink. Man, Mr. Epstein was right. I can get a car in America.